are back once again. There we go. Control room. No, it's not made directly for kids. No, you don't have to restrict it. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Refresh this. Make sure everything's popping up properly. There we are. Perfect. Delectable even. Delectable even. Ready? Continue. And we're back. As if nothing has ever happened.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
You talking about Otto? Boy, Otto was in the mess. Why is everyone calling me Sid? I never understood that.
Otto will want to know what happened at
I just got his powers, bro.
I expect he'll be in the mess.
And these dudes over here are fencing. Hold on. How do you adjust? And I wonder if you know how it feels. Boom. That is a lot of points. What is this? Farewell on that upon. Is that an ability? What is that? Oh! Other enemies. I kind of like both of these moves. Moves kind of fodder, to be honest. I don't care, even if you upgrade it and it becomes goated, I think it's kind of lame. $575, 1,000, 660. Gotta get that upgrade in limit break. And fret. I know the effort to move. This would be pretty cool too. I'll also partially restoring his health. Fuck it. We're upgrading that. I definitely could upgrade a gouge, but I'm already at 1,000, bro. Gouge is gonna have to wait. The gouge will come next. Bruh, my name is Clive. Stop reminding me of the goat. 4 tenths, keeper of the stores.
Is everything alright?
She knows my name.
All operations are suspended until further notice.
Yes, Captain.
I'll let the others know.
Captain.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room. I ain't like Clive's voice actor.
Still can't work that
He
one
kind
out.
of goaded. He got all the
Must be
motions
better
done right.
places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
But he also sounds like he smokes like 1,000 cigarettes. Vivian.
I trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Flashback moment.
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more
Damn,
land
the
from
blight's
her
going
grasp.
crazy. This shit's sad.
For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword.
What happened?
Than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
Jesus.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
An errand.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Let's go visit Harp. They probably pronounce the name, and I just like zone the hell out. Harpocrites. This is the new hideaway. You want? I didn't want to hear that. I'm good. Probably gonna start singing to me. Gonna lie. Use the appearance in their to change the outward appearance of Clive or his party members. So the appearance of Clive's weapon can also be changed to that of any previously obtained weapon while obtaining the current weapon stats. Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's cool too. It's not his original outfit. I think that's pretty dope. Snow White. Torgal. Icy Blue. I kind of like Torgal's original colors. But I do like Snow White. I don't like this burnt black. It doesn't have that heart to it. Stormcry. I really like Flame Tongue. It fits him very well. But Invictus is dope as well. Just a larger sword. We have to go Invictus. Flame Tongue. It's really between. I like the weight Invictus looks like it got. Like, look at that. That thing looked like it hurt. Goots, you're alive.
You're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you? We've a fine selection of tonics and tinctures.
And what can I do?
I didn't mean to ignore him. I know that looks terrible. Browse, Sharon's Toll. Ask about the past 5 years. That's what I'm more curious about.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
There we go. Then just poured and plague of rats cutting down. Body has a voice crying out. Person, what up? Sit, save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those
You're
cries.
our leader now, Clive.
I did watch it. Promise you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me. Sid will save us.
Try not to get yourself killed, eh?
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, sadly not. Molly used the last of the chocolate mix.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? No scratches, right?
And force.
And
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Go on, then.
Not to sell these, no cat.
And be thankful you got that much. You got out else?
Not to sell these eventually, but not anytime now. Potions. You don't gotta come back, please. Automatic charge spells and maintains the charge until cast. Increases limit break generation amount. Not too bad. When taking damage. That's might have to get this. What is that? Shit's expensive. Elixir. Ooh. About one. I don't know about two.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
I'm robbing you blind.
Come again.
does that one have
Oh, don't.
Possibly
I'm
talking
not much
about.
bothered either way.
Don't have blood on it. Got a whole library going on.
Oh, Toad
Hey.
said the hideaway is built inside an airship. Said it was called the Invincible.
Look, he got me mad for no reason.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men. Pick your book.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones.
Wow.
Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind.
I'll see what I can do.
There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old
Smoking a
historian.
black and mild to talk like that.
You're
Someone's
not too
running
tired
up.
to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
Bro's mad because he can't see Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
My nigga Gav.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself.
Oh yeah, no, I did hear about that.
And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
The millionaire who wants to build a
before I
new
forget,
sub.
a
20
rider was
20
here with a
million.
letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas.
He better go on his own sub.
Look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
A letter by Gav.
I hear a new shipment's just. Oh, no. I still don't know
What you doing in here? Jill?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav.
This ain't your room, bruh.
Left it on your desk.
I see another bed. Sleep on the couch, don't come near me. The oath. Created the day Clive pledged allegiance to Sid. Special shot transfixed with 10 daggers is the powerful mind of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. That game still exists. The reading table. It's a lot of damn. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading tables. every time I return. The Republican army marched on the Empire to inside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon I'll see you when you're done. Beware upon my return. Gav. Bro got one eye, bro really got slashed.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Because you soft, Clive, I'll be
Summoning an
honest.
icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash.
Right.
But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste
Shout out my nigga
such a
Joshua,
precious gift.
the real GOAT.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion.
This dude kept the Phoenix
I
feather
heard
this
him
whole
call
time.
out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
To Sid. Man. My nigga Sid. Sidolphus Telamon. Ooh. Put the drip on my boy. Who's this shorty? Hold on. Wait a minute. Attendant to Joshua. Companion and protector Joshua for the dominant of the Phoenix is loyal as she is dangerous. Her blade is ever steady for anyone who might meet her master ill, and her tonics ever at hand to heal the sickly prince's hurts. Joshua addressed her by the name Jot, but it is unclear to whether this is her true name or another pseudonym. Jot.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
This dude's become a martyr, I ain't gonna lie. Dude, Joshua is low-key a prophet. It's a Senbrick.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Bro,
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Better go find Martha. The Gathering Storm.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
Ink. Get out the way. Royalty coming through. Weird ass steps this dude doing to go down step. Bruh. Bro, it's flowing. Alright.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Find the curse breakers. A new quest is nearby. I think I really got time for quests. I'll hear them out though.
Finish with that long back's head.
No, this the boatman. What's your deal, buddy?
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that's
No. Let her be.
he'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Someone find you some pitch. don't really want to do this right now, bro. This is just...
Someone finds me some pitch.
Burgers can swim for all I care. I'll be alright. You gonna take me there regardless. Martha's Rest.
What happened here?
Come on.
What?
We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Where's Torgal? Oh, he's here.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sorry.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
If those horses touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
Well, considering you're kneeling down, bro, I don't think you got the heart in you. Well done. Boomski. I am the thunder. Discharge 50 blind justice lightning balls, excluding battles of virtue.
Look. Up ahead.
Damn.
Martha. Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then... they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Just stand there, Clive.
Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in this area, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far.
Even for the Empire.
Boom. Fucking spiders.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Damn.
No.
That's crazy, bro. That sucks.
Damn it.
Ah, man.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire
Bitch
is
is
a
crazy,
serious
bro.
offense.
Ooh.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such
Fancy
is
black
the
and
law.
gold armor. So cool.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
There ain't no more Clive, bro. There ain't Clive no more, bro. Bond. Hi. Look, all these fake ass shields. Imposters. Trying to steal the swag of Rosaire soldiers, man. Like, come on, bro.
Is that all of them?
And they just go marked innocent.
I think
Bro,
so.
got no soul, no spirit. Quest complete. Or close gather. Reduce the cooldown for it.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Damn.
Found her.
The abbot.
He didn't deserve this, man.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive's voice sounds way too cold. Like cold, not as in cold as in goated, cold as in this dude's gonna have a dark side of him. Bad shit just keeps happening like this. Crystal's curse. The price bearers and dominants pay for channeling ether through their bodies. The gradual petrification of their flesh not affect those who use the crystal cast magics. Beginning with the stiffness and ache in the extremities as the cure. The curse progresses. Limbs are rendered immobile and the pain unbearable. At last the victim turns completely to stone and their body crumbles into dust. There is no known cure.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh, snap. I thought she meant the cabin.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The Cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Matt to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Clive? He's gone.
Nah, he fully turns to stone. Or just died from his wounds.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Indeed. Oh. On the casting and return to Martha's rest. This way. Is there a bluebird over there? There is not. Lucky for the bluebird. What is that? Or what are you? Armament, C rank, a bounty. Every now and then, Clive may encounter these creatures larger, faster, more ferocious than most. While flight is always option, defeating the notorious marks can earn them not only renown, but also rare materials that use craft new gear, upgrade existing ones.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Of course it is. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
slow.
This finish. Down here. Mink, 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 mink.
Nice try.
Ow. I'm gonna do that. Thing's dead. It's over, gang.
Enough.
Whoa, why did his voice sound like that? Bro said, enough. 5,000. Hey, I might not have to miss a bounty.
You didn't see that coming.
Bro, sounds a little too cold, bro.
That must be the bridge.
At least grab the item. Yeah. Scatter the remains.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
The pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
I gotta be worried about Clive, man. This dude's voice. It just says it all. Oh, we're gonna walk there. Not that far. I gotta fast travel to her. Fight anything that gets in our way. Think we can go this way? Probably not. Maybe we do teleport? It's right there. Looks like we might not even run into any beef. Fuck it. Gives us the option, right? Hello, Martha.
No one survived then.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Unpicking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Quest complete. Black blood. Return to the hideaway. Question, everybody. I don't have time for quests. Quests are gonna have
Best
to
off
wait.
staying where we are for now, I reckon.
We're not a move.
Oi! You there! But don't just pack.
What do you want?
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? 'Cause a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
I can help you.
Chocobos?
You heard me right.
Wild birds, the big
Not
ones.
just any choc. Whiteheart and her flock.
Oh, the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travelers around these parts from the bandits.
It's true. Why? Go on then.
Go ahead and help them. Sure, I can do that quickly. That's easy work.
You
Just
save
tell me.
Whiteheart and her flock, you hear? And don't worry.
I'm sure.
Good luck.
We'll do this quick. Just fighting some bandits, not too far. I'm not gonna prioritize annoying quests.
Whiteheart.
Something quick like this,
That's quite
just
a name for a
fighting.
chocobo.
I'll do it. Big leap. Are they fighting those lobsters? A feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
And look who's in the way. There it is. Over.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
Where are these bandits? Oh, I see them down there.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Ooh.
Her? And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Torgal just wants a fucking
Piss off. Or better
go
still,
ham.
how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Ounce. Mink, 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 mink. Get back here. And then rise up. Oh, that's how that's gonna work, gang. Now your dog's dead, gang.
Let's roll ready.
Should have just kept this simple. Put your ass down.
Nice try.
All yours, Torgal.
Think.
Slow.
Hold this in the game. Mink, 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 mink. It's over. We had a lot of heart for someone who was one to just give up at that point.
You're safe now. White Heart, I presume.
Is it?
Do you know her, boy?
Look at the eye. That's ambrosia, bro.
It couldn't be.
I'm glad I did this side quest.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mound. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Oh no. I wonder what he's going to get. A mount. Who would have thunk it?
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow, best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Quest complete. The White-Winged Wonder. Loaded. The Kobo unlocked. After 18 long, Clive was finally been reunited with his faithful seed. Hold our thee to field to summon Ambrosia and to mount the Chocobo.
Good girl.
He didn't say. When you ride alone, ride on motor for the first time.
Run like the wind.
Time to travel back to the hideaway.
Now, where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Should be. He better be.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals.
Let's go.
4 Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Oh,
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield. And you're a Rossfield, of course.
Bro, this dude Gav is,
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Otto's counter is now open. The following hideaway facility is now available. Island reports the patrons whisper the hunt board. All 3 unlocked here. Otto and the mess. Completing side quests available. 3 island parents are defeated and tourist marks found on the hunt board will learn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the twins. To donate money or items to Clive's cause, visit Ray. Cool. Some off-stream behavior.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
I hear. There's trouble.
I'm gonna go review all those things, and then we'll leave.
Arthur's all right. Yep. Arthur's right, so lucky then.
Here for another of my lectures.
View the state of the room.
Allow me to educate you.
By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's maps room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current ongoings in Valisthea. Revisit any of the Nine Tales past lessons or take a deep look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit.
Of course.
Here you can review a detailed visualization of character relationship in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress with the main scenario, cycle through the pivotal milestones in Clive's adventures. And all new features now accessible by pressing while viewing the Grand Gas. And her voice affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he has encountered on his journey. After opening the feature, select a character with the touchpad to hear their innermost thoughts of other members of the cast. I must make Father proud. My one and only brother. I can always count on you. That's kind of cool. I'm ready to ride. How about a lap of the capital? Part of the family. My brother's killer. I couldn't save him. I hope she's safe and resilient. He's gone. My best friend. I didn't know it was you. How could it be? This is kind of cool.
Study it well, Clive.
Situation map. Here you can view detail current past events for Clive's story. That's the main scenario, cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure.
Very good.
It's kind of cool, I guess. If you wanted to know all that small stuff. Here are
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board? It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might, just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
I might need to remind you, Koopa, I'm the mightiest of all the Moogles. No fiend in the forest, the cool green sword can make. Okay. No.
Right. Well, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them, then perhaps I can.
Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted to the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks.
Oh, Clive! Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Come to claim your just desserts?
Completing a side quest or defeating a threat marks will earn renown, inspire nameless benefactors cost. I really just read this. Accept the donation.
You earned this. All yours. All done?
Indeed, I am. All right. I'm gonna do that. All the way back there. See what that is though. Not like a side quest. And I'll just fast travel out of here. 858. What did I say it was gonna upgrade? We can do the gouge. Alright.
Rooms as ragged as goat's locks.
Extra work to get all the way down there. How do I get down there? Through here.
Think it's alright to touch him?
What the hell are they talking about back there?
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty.
Impressive. Yeah. And welcome.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. You couldn't take them some, could you?
Take the fruits of it. Sure, man.
Be nice, big.
Oh, she always had it. Here you go. You hear that, Mark?
So what curse breakers? Right there. We can do that.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
Wrong way, what am I doing?
I hear there's trouble.
Here you go, curse burgers.
You two look like you could use something to eat.
Well,
Martel. Now, where have
Weren't she the girl from the furrows?
Course she was.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked?
Went back inside on the Titan
These
attack.
are those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
Boom.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard.
Blimey, these take me back. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run...
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone.
Teleport. Yes, indeed. Talk to dude. Sorry. Yeah, gotta carry on. Yes, they love the fruit. Rest in peace, Martel. She was the goat. But I must carry on. The story goes on. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick. Oh, man. Rest up. We move. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Porgo the goat. What did you find, boy?
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
To the end. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber. You deserve a rest.
Over. It's a bluebird. Hold on.
Just the one of you, eh?
Bang. Charge. That thing dead. Bro, call Peter, bro. Just did that bird. Bad. No cap. I'm about to do another one. About to do 3 bears.
All yours, Torgo.
Over. Blind justice.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Huh? It's the Black
Rosaria
Shieldsman.
must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right.
She sounds like that.
You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Well, that blade sucks, doesn't it? That armor sucks, and that braces sucks. Everything you own sucks. Night Terror's orchestration.
There you are. Fare you well?
Youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
No,
The Empire
else
wants
killing
answers.
Black
What the Empire
Shields.
wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
We're going hunting for outlaws.
2 more left to join the garrison.
What about this young
You seen him?
juvenile?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Y'all
You
some
don't think
rats in
these
this damn
firebrands
village.
the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
Dude, Clive sounds
Greetings, friend.
sinister, bro.
We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those
He
Imperial
changed his
soldiers
voice
who
real
were
quick,
here
though.
earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Hey. You bringing up Eastpool like that, man. Still a touchy topic.
Then we shall be on our way.
The Black Shields. An order of knights instituted by Empress Annabella, and one of her first acts as viceroy of the newly established imperial province of Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretext. Annabella Lesage. I'm not reading that. Fuck Annabella. That rat. That damn plague. Totally got some big
These
ass
people live with a
paws.
knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
I love Jill's armor. Shit's fire. Fuck the Black Shields. We gonna find out what they're really looking for. ASAP.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Fallen.
Ever since the appointed tree, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? Your mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Keep him still, Toledo. Level up. Right is always right. Wait a minute. But the bigger area. Ambrosia.
Ready, girl?
Forward. Oh, right off, Ambrosia. Just like that. Hello, man. was that? Torgal. I go. Stay on foot. Soldiers. Black shields.
More of my mother's men.
Man. Come on, God. I better stop fucking with me, bro. Them black shields bring something out of Clive, bro. That's not me. Ooh. More enemies to fight. Forward. More Black Knights. You're dead. Come here. Oh. Bitch. Overkill. Oh. Quest destination nearby. See some blood over there. Oh. Oh, that was easy. What just happened?
Blood, Clive.
I see it, lady.
And still wet.
What do you see Torgal? Oh,
You
man.
were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Ready to kill
Why
like
then? We owe you
15
our
of you.
thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we
He's
may
talking a
purge
lot,
the
bro. I
night
don't think this
and
dude really wants to
welcome
fight.
lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again.
Yeah, I'll bring
I'll
something
show
up.
you a true shield of
Over. Enemy slain. Now it's easy. One still alive.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you... We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
I'm made into his voice acting right now.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Find something, boy. Death.
No. Y'all turn to my boy Clive practically to turn into Anakin while this death.
Found her.
Oh man. Branded.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
As you should.
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
This is no time to ride. We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Damn fucking bird. Call Peter. Deadly trigger. Link, 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 link. Forgive me, bird. Beat lightning. Be gone with the thunderclap. Hidden! Ambrosia.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
What is
No
going
need to
on?
ride from here.
Guess not.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
On the 25th anniversary for the founding of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
That's fine.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Just keeping them out. All of
You
them.
find no succor to the south travellers.
nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
It is what it is.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
We'll be alright. Thanks for the warning, though. Ambrosia.
Good girl.
Ah, there's the plants right there. Burn. Now I gotta get the loot. Give me the loot! Link, 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 link.
Nice try.
Dead. He's dead. Got time to kill all these damn Ambrosia.
Come on.
Let's go, Ambrosia. Follow the main road. You see some black shields on this road, man.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
What you want? I ain't scared of no beef. Jazz plant. Link, 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 link. That crab is minding his business, man. Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Give me the loot. We're practically there.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Make 4 bullets. I actually want to see that sword that I got. But I can't look at these types. That's fine.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rin's dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, they're enough for
Fuck off.
Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Mm.
The Lazarus.
The Lazarus Pit.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. Do you think it's safe?
I'm about to find out.
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burn.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I'm about to say, when is dude gonna start sprinting, bruh? Torgo. My boy. Open this door. The Lazarus District. Find it and
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
These
Apologies.
bandits.
We'll show ourselves out.
I don't think you guys want to do this.
Or not.
What is wrong with this dude, Clive? That's it for it talking. Bro got that demon voice.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
Who's this? That's a big ass leap. These niggas got no fall damage.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
Founder. Sir Wade. No way. Damn, bro. Time really does something to people. Where's the other dude? I think that dude actually died. The Ducal Army. No. It's my people.
It is. So wait.
A real OG.
We can speak inside.
Indeed. You didn't kill him. Interesting. Definitely smoked them, cut them in half, electrocuted them, but I guess they're alive.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
In the flesh.
What is it you require?
I don't think you have anything that's really worth a damn. Ooh, I might have lied to you. I misspoke. It's really nothing crazy. It's not worth the grab.
Will that be all? It has been an honor.
Speak with Wade. It's about to get spicy.
Tell us then, Sir
What I
Wade.
need.
What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge, and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade.
Dragon Ball Sparkins
The
Heroes
bearers from
confirmed
Old
to
Hill
be a
have been
Summer
laid to
Game
rest.
Fest 2024, which starts next
Very
week.
Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Yes, sir, Tyler. Oh, man.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Indeed. Black or white. Accept quest. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to learn. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind idling. Speak with Wade.
We'll keep them from the bridge. May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
The blessing of the Phoenix, indeed. These motherfuckers don't even know the Phoenix is still out there.
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Run like the wind.
What the hell's going on over here?
I got me sideways. Come along now.
Black Shields.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Shit, everyone, let's get out the chocolate bush. Yo. Black Shields.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame. Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords.
Over
hell.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battle for them.
Man, catch this lightning, gang. Link.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Get him down. Ooh. Oh.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That
Just come
this
down here,
land
bro.
is in dire need.
Armor look cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's good to go. Ooh. He came in on some timing like he was close. Put him down. Link. Burger gang.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
The pleasure, gang. Awesome. It's over, gang. Jog it up. Link, 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 link. I will wield all the elements. Dragon's Talon. Neat.
I don't see any more.
Good.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Quest complete. Black or white?
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Another mark. Except the burnt blade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Port Isolde. Rosfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Someone's coming.
All right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
Oh, Unk's tweaking. Show him, Clive. Show him you ain't dead. Bro has.
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Bro's role playing right now. What's going on? Man. Unk's hurt.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see
he's
thy
crying.
charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
Wholesome Final Fantasy 16.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
Jill's really going through it right now.
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Simp Clive in the building.
Thank
Love a
you.
boy, Clive.
Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Not a fan of this pick. Call Torgal with the hand. Let's go back to the hideaway. Here
Only
be
the founder
monsters.
knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
That was a very emotional moment for Jill.
Typical nobles.
Where are we at? Going to have to take a break. The stream was lackluster, I know. It pains me so. There will be another. A little bit more fire. A little bit more oomph. This is the way Final Fantasy is. Till next time. Fun.